shit responds to the play action. Fucking.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone.
No, players included, bro. I just turned my stream on because Ready Baby's doing the shit out this play. Every play action he cancels right now. This shit is fucking. No, I get that. He's fine. He's not breaking a rule, but I'm saying we need to look at it again because this shit is crazy, bro.
Their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind
not
up
cancel. Canceling just totally throws it off.
Out of the backfield, and that'll bring up second down. Wilson to throw again, eluding the pressure right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number one. Wilson to the Seahawks looking for something big following the sack. It's 3rd and long here. Now Wilson. Good one, able to haul it in. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
Right. Yeah. I mean, it was a discussion. It just got lost. It got lost in the fucking shit is what happened.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson, escaping the pressure right. Oh, nearly a disaster there on the check down, but they'll get it back.
I actually never looked at the rules before. When Wise said that shit, I'm like, wait, what? I was like, wait, we can run play action on 3rd and 5 or less? I didn't know that.
They go play action now. Wilson. Pressure comes.
Aaron Donald.
Go down.
Let's go, you motherfucker. 4 sacks or 3 sacks in the first quarter. You're going to be getting some points.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Not wanting to risk another sack, they'll play it safe.
Right.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. So we've come to halftime. It's the visiting Rams taking the lead to the break. As we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well.
Don't do that shit over her, cuz.
Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because
damn, that pick 6 hurt. That's the only thing.
I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. From the 24, Wilson. Deep ball for Goodwin. Well, this is taken in. It's complete.
That was me. Come on, Trano. God damn. Get off your safety on that.
Marquise Goodwin, 76 yards, as his guys are able to regain the lead.
My stream's up. Mine's up. Ready Baby's up. This motherfucker can't make a field goal.
Short-lived. Very short-lived.
But he missed 2 extra points, cuz.
They're in the end zone and back out in front. We always talk about drives, don't we?
My team morale is down. That's the problem. I done lost 2 in a row and shit.
That second play was so good. I don't care what we call it. It was enjoyable to watch. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20. Call it the 21-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. They run. It's Gurley. And a 6-yard gain gets them right around the 43.
If I lose already, baby, I might be done. I might turn my
Despite
PlayStation
the
in.
blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
On 2nd down and 4. Goff. It's caught left side by Cooks. And brought down, but able to
If I
get
can
it
throw
to
the
their
damn ball this year, God, I'm so terrible with the Rams. You know what I need to do? I need to go trade Brandon Cooks for a big-ass receiver, because that's what helps me. Whoa, shut up, fuck up, Justin. You high motherfucker, you.
A good job defensively there on Gurley as they
Justin
hold
be,
it.
I gotta turn my, No, I ain't say it. See, nah. See, I gotta turn my microphone off. Justin over here tripping. Motherfucker, I ain't say a receiver with a big ass. Motherfucker, I said a big ass receiver. What the fuck?
2nd and 9.
It's Justin.
A play fake to Gurley. Now
Damn.
under pressure, and down he goes.
Come on, dude. What are you pausing it for? That motherfucker came in fast as a bitch. I should have blocked the running back right there. Fuck that play action. Except for my... Oh, my remote don't let me block the running back. Motherfucker.
They sack him back at the 36.
Almost 7 on the sack. And it's 3rd down.
So Goff, he'll try to refocus after the sack. The Rams now set up with a tough one, a 3rd and long. Gone. And they'll set up the screen to Gurley. And they're going to get him down well short of the 1st as he can only get this to the 30. The screen good for 6, but it's not enough as it leads to a 4th down. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And with that, they move ahead by a point here in this 3rd quarter. Well, they don't get a touchdown here on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter, but I think maybe you still say mission accomplished as they come away with the lead.
No, absolutely. You keep the pressure on, right? You go downfield, get some points up on the board, and hope that you've motivated your defense to take the field and hold that lead.
And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
Big stop, let's go! Hey, check, Mike 50, Mike 50!
On 1st down, Wilson. being chased out left. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. On second down, a run with Breida. He'll have a first down past the 40. And finally brought down right at the midfield stripe. 22 yards there, a first down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half. Wilson hit, it's loose, it's out, fumble. And now the Rams have got it, going the other way. And they are going to score on the fumble return. Touchdown, L.A. This was a close game. They needed a little breathing room, or they got it right there on that return for a touchdown.
Yeah, we would say that this could be huge for... Get it. It was huge. Gave him a comfortable lead.
Now Zerline on to add the extra point. And with that, the lead is up to 8.
Makes the score Rams 27, Seahawks 19.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
Let's go, D. Tighten up.
A handoff to Breida to begin the drive. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Record. Deuce. He's checking. Crash.
On 2nd and 9, Wilson. They'll set up a screen for Breida. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. Now, that screen there on 2nd down certainly didn't develop how they had hoped. Is that one they should have even tried, or is that one the quarterback sticks in his pocket?
I think the latter. I like what you said there, because trying it is one thing. We can second-guess just about every call. But in this case, when you realize that it's broken down, just throw it at the feet of your intended receiver so that no one can pick it off, right? You don't have the ball tipped up in the air, and you come back and try and pick up the first down on 3rd down. That way you don't lose any yardage.
Yeah, he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Wilson defers to Penny here on the draw. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Check three. Set. Hey.
From the shotgun, Wilson forced out to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run, deep left side. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Incomplete. Marcus Peters on the coverage.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
Check 15. Check 15.
From the gun, it's Wilson. That'll be complete to Breida. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 25-yard line.
Press coverage on the outside, and for defenders, that's the ultimate risk-reward. If you take the risk, can you reward yourself by keeping them on the line of scrimmage? But no, not on that one. Got the step on him. Now it's just a matter of laying the ball out there for him to go get it.
Wilson now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. Flushed out right. And he will avoid the contact as he slides to a stop. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
How many times have we seen this late in the fourth quarter? Because you know the pass rush is getting after him. And they get upfield, get that great push. And what do they create? Space. And he takes off.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Jason Witten, his first touchdown on the year, as they now sit just a 2-point conversion away from tying this game up in the fourth quarter. Wilson now operating from the gun, dancing to his left, and he'll get into the end zone as the 2-point conversion is successful. Boy, hard to ask for a better game thus far. 27 as the kick's away. This is fielded at the goal line. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
They'll be going for 6. Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10. Gurley with a carry on 1st down. He'll only get a couple. 2nd and 8 forthcoming. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stopped that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Goff. They'll find Everett there, complete. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 28. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Here comes a 20th carry for Gurley. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
Another good run for him. What else is new? That'll put him right at 150 yards for the game, so he's really made his presence felt in this one.
You got 3 down. Undercross. Ringo.
Again they run with Gurley. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down. Gurley. Oh, no, he lost the football. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Gerald Everett, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And they are able to break the tie and move out in front here in this 4th quarter.
I'm glad we were paying attention during the rules seminar because we learned the only time you can't advance a fumble like that is in the last 2 minutes of either half.
Right. Other than that, if that ball's out, whether forward or backwards, it's live and free for anybody.
No doubt about it. When you say free, that means he's got free reign to pick it up and go. And that's exactly what happened there. Took it in for a touchdown.
Here we go.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go. You go tight. You got it.
On 1st down, here's Breida. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 11 yards there and a 1st down for Seattle.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. To throw is Wilson. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. This drive starts with 2 steps forward and now 1 back. A pair of 1st downs, and here a loss of yardage. They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12. They run with Breida, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. They run again with Breida. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line. Gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game.
Let's get off the field. Let's get off the field.
So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. And they've got a 4th down now in a game that, to be honest, has been pretty much everything we could have asked for. Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Rams get the football in outstanding field position.
20.
Now Gurley. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. They'll stick to the ground game with Gurley. 8 yards on the ground there, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 2. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The Rams on 3rd down, 3 for 7 so far in this game. Here it's 3rd and 2. Gone. Yeah, that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Adrian Colbert, he was right there in coverage.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? Zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
So that's a big one. Obviously, Charles makes it a 2-score game. His third field goal of the game, able to knock it through.
Yeah, not exactly free and clear yet, but as a defense, you get to play a little bit looser, don't you? Because you do now have a little bit of a margin of error, don't you?
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And on that last drive, went for it on fourth, turned it over. Good job by their defense, though. They held him to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on fourth down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we can give up more than 3. And that's exactly what
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Flush to his right. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, help force the incompletion.
Yeah, but had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
No doubt that's a very good play defensively right there, because you've always got to be aware that he can take off and make a big play with his legs. How about the way they were able to contain him? That also tells me the coverage was excellent downfield.
He's going to let it fly. And this is caught. So it's a late touchdown, but maybe too late. Still a little time left on the clock, however. Coming from where they were, they knew this was going to be tough, but they got the touchdown. Now they need the miracle, the onside kick and a little extra.
Yeah, and you have to get the onside kick and not have the ball bounce around a lot and eat up time. You want to be able to grab it, possess it, and get your offense out there for what you just termed a miracle last chance.
All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. Throwing now is Wilson. Buying time to his, and he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. So with 13 on the clock, it's time for an onside kick. And the Rams have got it. And that should just about seal this one. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though now. This one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 on the Seahawks' 45-yard line.
So the L.A. Rams with a victory here. And I tell you, these division games never for the faint of heart, but they come through with a tight victory here on the road.
And you find yourself working harder in a game like this too, don't you?
Yeah,
because you got to stay with it, right? You got to stay with it. You got to stay locked in. It's our type of a game. And you just mentioned it. Division game, on the road, tight, and they find a way to win it. Way to hunker down, as my old coach used to say, and find your way through.
So for Los Angeles, they move a step closer to 500 as their record improves to 2-3. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week. Meanwhile, for Seattle, they'll fall to 1-4 with a loss. And they'll try to get back on the beam next week as they'll head to Cleveland to take on the Browns. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.